Hello everybody, Jay here, and today I am going to talk about something kind of sad, kind of good, it exists. I'm going to talk about traveling when you're trans, because I've seen a lot of people talking about how, there was this big issue in America with the TSA and mistreating a trans woman, and then I have had personal experiences while traveling since I came out and stuff, and let's talk. So, first of all, I'm going to talk about the TSA thing. So, in America, the TSA is the safety authority? Is that all? Is that it? I don't know. I don't actually know what the TSA stands for. I just know the guys in the airport who do the thing. In America, if you haven't been to America before, if you don't know, you have to go through these big body scanners, or at least not necessarily have to, but a lot of people have in their lives had to go through these big body scanners, and they press a button on this scanner that says male or female, based on your physical appearance, and you walk through it, and it scans your body, and if, let's say, you're a trans woman who's pre-op or non-op, and the person puts in female, then the scanner is going to show up that you have a bulge, or that there is something near your crotch that, according to the scanner, shouldn't be there. If you're a trans man and they put in male for you, then they might be no, it's if you're trans and they put in male, it can be your chest can show up, or your packer can show up as an anomaly, and so basically these scanners are a problem for trans people in many ways. This one particular woman went through it, and her penis came up on the thing, and it came up as an anomaly, and she got searched and degraded, and she had loads of problems, and she missed her flight, and basically it's awful. It's a bad story. It's sad. It's not fair. It shouldn't have happened. She was not treated with respect, and yeah, it shouldn't have happened. Since then, the TSA has put out a lot of stuff about travelling while trans in America, at least, and I don't know. I just think I'm going to talk about it anyway, because I don't live in America. In case you didn't know, in Ireland, our security is kind of negligible. It still makes me nervous, because I don't know why. I'm one of those people who, I see police officers, and I get nervous even though I've never done anything wrong in my life. One of those people. So, in Ireland, all we have is those metal detector scanners, and, passports. That's it. I know that some places in America they do the eye thing. We don't have the eye thing. We don't have the eye thing. We don't have fingerprints. We just have metal detector scanners, and that's it. And the bag scanners. It's the bag scanners where you have to put all your stuff and carry-on luggage onto a rail, and it goes to the machine, and they get to look at the things that are in your bag. Got one of those, and we got metal detectors, and that's it. We have quite minimal airport security. And I like that, because it means that leaving Ireland is quite easy. Coming back in can be hard depending on where you left from. In Ireland, though, we have got pre-clearance for America, so there's a section of our airport that is legally American soil, and basically you can do the American security stuff that you would have to do at the other end if you were coming in from Ireland, in Ireland. So it makes it quicker once you get at the other side, because you don't have to go through all the American security stuff on the other end. So you show up in the airport. You have to be there a lot earlier, though, than usual. And, they do big things. There's it's a lot. Anyway, my personal experiences with travelling since I came out would be primarily the big thing that I would talk about is my trip to Germany last summer. I went to Germany with my parents. We went to Munich. We flew into Munich. We went to Munich. We went to the mountains that you go up one side and you're in Germany, you come down the other side, you're in Switzerland or Austria. We went to that town where you can walk to fucking Switzerland. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know where we went. We went places, that's the point. We went to Europa Park. That was the biggest thing I remember. But we went to a lot of places, and the big deal was that was it flying in or out? I can't remember. I think it could have been coming into Germany. what happened was we got to the passport control bit at the other end in Germany, and I have to go up with my dad because I'm not over 18 yet, and you have to go up with a parent if you're under 18. So I went up with my dad, and we had just handed our passports over. They were closed, and the guy in the passport desk was like, "Is this your son?" To my dad. My dad didn't say anything. He opens our passport, sees that my passport still has my assigned gender and my birth name on it, and he's like, "Sorry." I'm like, "No, don't be sorry. You were right the first time." No, I didn't actually say that, but that's what I was like in my head. Basically, that was really awkward. Then, to make matters worse, we were leaving Germany this time. We went to the airport. We were going through security. We were about to go through security. We went through security. And I go through the metal detector. And it goes off. Now, I've reached that age where, like, if you're small enough, they just let you walk through it again and it's fine. But I reached that age whereby it's no longer fine for you to just walk through it again. They have to feel you up. But they don't know what gender you are. And they're like, "Are you a boy or a girl?" And I'm like, and I have to say I'm a girl because I'm like, my passport says I'm a girl. If I don't say that, I'm gonna be fucked. Because they'll be like, "Why would you say that you're not? Why would you say you're a boy if you're a girl?" And I was like, "Oh, it's so much easier to just say I'm a girl and say that I'm wearing a weird shaped sports bra and it's not actually a binder, blah blah blah." Basically, it was a traumatic ordeal for me going in and out of Germany. By the time I travel again, more than likely my passport will be correct, which will be so much nicer for me. But, oh god, it was just really stressful. I know that nothing particularly bad happened, but it was just stressful for me. Because I just spent the entire trip there and back uncomfortable. What would be my personal tips for travelling when you at Tran? I would say all your documentation with, like, whatever your legal gender is, whatever your legal name is, use them. Like, I said I was a girl to the airport control people because my passport says I'm a girl. I don't want to cause problems, you know? I had my tickets in my birth name because that's the name that's on my passport. I don't want to cause problems, you know? At least here, I think, your tickets have to have your legal name anyway, so I just kind of went with it. I mean, it wasn't my legal name, but it's what's on my passport, so I just kind of had to deal with it. I would say if you've already legally, like, changed your name and your gender marker and you are trans but, like, you haven't had surgery, or you have, at least in America, any body parts that could be considered anomalies by the scanners to carry documentation relating to your transness. If you're bringing your hormone treatment with you or your prosthetics, whatever, carry your documentation with you. Because it'll just make it easier. It's like my parents have to carry documentation for the fact that my dad takes cholesterol medication. So, like, it's easier for him to just carry the documentation and have it than to wait for something to go wrong and not have the documentation. So, yeah, this is the video about travelling when you trans. So, I hope you liked this. I know you enjoyed my horrific story about Germany. And I hope that you will subscribe and like this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.